Are you a fan of small talk? Probably if you're like me, you've spent endless nights at business meetings and conferences, meeting people and talking about topics that never really got beneath the surface of any kind of in-depth conversation. Or you've been involved in introductions of hundreds of people that you don't even remember their names. Because you get older, you want conversations and dialogue to go a little bit deeper, to be touching areas that are really of interest to you as you get older. So I want to talk to you today about 4 different things that we can, life lessons that we can learn from connecting to people who are the same age group or the same life stage, and give you a depth and meaning to the conversation. I hope we go nice and deep. My name is Margaret Manning. I'm with 60andMe, and I want to thank you for being here. Welcome to our show. Today's show is brought to you by International Living. International Living is a company that is in the business of helping people to retire abroad. If you've got a desire to move abroad to different fine weather, different lifestyle, cutting costs, all those things, they've done the research and they've got some amazing resources available for you to get. Just go up to their website, internationalliving.com/60andme, and then you can just request that they send you their latest report. And I think you'll really enjoy the insights and the depth that they go to. Now, this topic of conversation was brought to my attention by one of our bloggers, Marcia Smalley, because she says, like me, that she gets, as she's older, she gets a little tired of those superficial conversations, and she just wants to take it down a notch. And, we have, obviously there are situations in life where we just have to have a conversation that's fun and lighthearted. But she said she has 4 friends that she's known for a long time who are all her same age, I think all but one is older, like even 10 years older. And they're people that she's known, through all her life stories, the stages of her life, and how valuable these people are to her. And she talks about these 4 lessons that she learned from those 4 people. And I think that as a group and as a group of women dedicated to going deeper in the issues that are important. And it occurred to me as I was reading this article, though, that there are many women in our 60andMe community who don't have 4 friends who are in the same age group as them. I think it's a gift to be able to have the people still connected to you that you can go back to and connect with, go on travel trips together and spend time reminiscing and doing that, conversations in depth. And it occurred to me that that's what I think 60andMe does. This is what I think we do as a community. I think we offer this to our people, to our women, and I think it's really, really important that we are here for you. For those women, like me, that don't have those people, those 4 people that we can actually build as our tribe. And when I was thinking about our cards. And there are several cards in our deck, which is our inspirational deck, about finding your tribe, about searching out your sisters. This is what we do. This is what we do at 60andMe. So if you haven't got 4 people that you know really well that you get together with, come and play with us. We've got articles based on these cards, which are so focused on the in-depth conversations. Things like share your losses. That's a really powerful one. It's like, who do you talk to about your losses? Who's not going to, just stay at the surface? Who's going to want to go deeper? Stop hiding. What are you hiding from as you get older? So these are topics, and of course, live courageously. That's one of my favorites. But this is what you need to do as you get older. And in going through these cards, I was thinking, we are the conversation community where you can have these conversations deeper than just chatting at the bus stop. And that's what Marcia talks about with her friends. So I want to talk about her friends, though, because I think everything she describes we achieve here at 60andMe in our community, and that's what's I think is valuable. We need women as we get older, and that's one of the things that Marcia talks about. It's powerful to have a sister by your side. So she talks about the many challenges that she's faced with, throughout her life, divorce, children, work, career changing, relocations, losses, all kinds of things. But she says that one of the key things that she's gained from her 4 older friends is this life stage that we're in right now, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, requires a support squad. We just need people right now. You know, it's like our children have gone off and they're doing their own thing. They're having their own children, living their own lives. And that's fabulous. That's what we want. That's what we've brought them into this world to do. We want them to be happy. And we don't expect them to be our counselors and our guides on this journey. They can be our friends and supporters. And of course, that's so appreciated. But we also have to find our sisters. We have to find people that that know us, that understand us, that have been through what we're going through in a real way. And I think that's super important, because now we know that the time ahead is less than it was behind. The stakes have been raised. And I think that's the thing. Our health is changing. Our jobs are changing. Our bodies are changing. And the way that we relate to the world is also changing. So I think that we need support squad. And that's the first lesson that Marcia learned. The second one is we long to be seen and heard. And, you know, it's not a big mystery that most of the world is very focused on youth and the youth culture, and we don't often have a platform. It's changing. I mean, older women are beginning to get a platform now, because there are some that are standing up and talking about the issues that we're facing, and that's wonderful. That's how I think it should be. Everybody should have a voice, all ages. But it is hard in this youth-obsessed culture, I'll say, because it's the voices are younger, and there's some exceptions to that, which I won't comment on. But anyway, I think it's really powerful to have a voice. It can be isolating, it can be shaming, it can be lonely if you don't have anyone to talk to, and that's another reason that Marcia loves her older friends, and why I think we have 60andMe to offer. Another thing is that we all appreciate the chance to bear witness. We all have to say what we've learned, that we have a point of view, to bear witness to our beliefs, to our values. Now, the secret is, of course, that you don't want to be talking to someone who's judgmental and doesn't want to listen. And that's where women, I think, of an older age group, like our women, our community, come in, because we listen. We speak out and we listen. And I think if you look at some of the comments on our Facebook group or on our website or all of the channels that we have, especially our Patreon group and our supporters groups, they are so much fun because women are like completely relaxed. It's a small group. We have fun. It's wonderful. And I think that giving your friend a chance to, to voice her values, her concerns, the things that she loves, it's really important. And I think with those things, we can go far. There was a quote about allowing a friend to give her voice is the most thoughtful and profound gift that you can give her. I love that quote from the article by Marcia Smalley. So nothing compares to having some perspective. And if there's one thing that sisters will do is give you perspective, because they've been through it. We talk a lot actually about, well, not a lot, but we talk about high school reunions. We've got a couple of articles recently about that. You can check out the videos. But high school reunions are a great opportunity to go deep in those conversations, because you knew those people 50 years ago. And, they give you a perspective, like, some people say, oh, I'm getting old. I've got wrinkles. I'm not, not pretty anymore. I'm not whatever. And it's like, hey, life is pretty good. Just the fact that you're alive and the fact that you have got opportunity to take whatever your circumstances are, wherever you have found yourself, and make the most of it. And being 60 years old is a gift. Being 70 is even more of a gift. We've been blessed with a long life, and that's not what a lot of people don't have that opportunity. But these are the kinds of things that we can talk about as we get older, and we don't freak out, because we get it. We want to go deep. We want to go there. And so I welcome you to use our platform here to meet other women. Come to our Patreon group where we have closed sessions, and our Facebook supporters group. We have closed groups where you can talk more privately, and just take advantage. Pick up the cards maybe. I think you might find them really helpful. And there's, just a lot of thoughtfulness that goes in. We wrote a paragraph on the back of each one so that we take you with us deeper. Marcia, I really appreciate Marcia's article, because I think she raises a super good point. If you don't have those 4 older friends that she does, and very lucky to have them, then let's find them for you. If not in real life, in person, in online and virtually. So check out our other videos. We've got lots of really great conversations on this piece of just finding yourself in your 60s. That's what we do here at 60andMe. And I look forward to sharing with you in the future all your things and concerns. Tell us what lessons you have learned from your older friends. And maybe you can share your stories of people that understand you and take the conversation deeper. It's really, really important. Have a fabulous day, everybody, wherever you are in this beautiful world, and look forward to sharing these kinds of comments and conversations again. Bye-bye for now.